Okay, let's tackle a ridiculous math problem, shall we? It's going to be a word problem that I just simplified into formulas with a real life scenario, okay? We just had Christmas, so a lot of people went shopping. They probably went to the mall. They probably bought clothes for some of their family members, right? So let's pretend that you went clothes shopping for Christmas and you went to a department store for clothes for your family. And you were trying to figure out the prices of groups of items, right? Let's say that you're walking in, you go to the shirt department, and you pick up 6 shirts, 6S shirts. Then you go to the pants and you get 6 pants. Then you go to the ties and pick up 3 ties, right? And you find that the combined price of the 6 shirts, the 6 pants, and the 3 ties is $720, right? Then you say, you know what, I want to get more. I'm going to go see if I can get a different section or a different rate at a different part of the store for the same type of items, or maybe even a different store. You want a bunch more now. You get 10 shirts, you get 10 pants, and you get 6 ties. So you look at them at least to see if you want to buy them. But you learn that all these things put together is $1,360, right? That's the price of all of those items. So what you're trying to figure out, given this information, what would 1 shirt, 1 pant, and 1 tie be? The total price of just one. Maybe you decide you only want to get one because it's too much to get that for everybody. Maybe you'll go to some other store and get a book or get a, knick-knack or something, okay? But you definitely want to get 1 shirt, 1 pant, and 1 tie, and you're trying to figure out what the price would be. Or maybe you're trying to see if you're getting a good deal, right? How they figure out what the rate is. So whatever scenario you want to make. But anyway, I want to know, or in this case, you want to know how much 1 shirt, 1 pair of pants, and 1 tie would be if this is the value of 6, 6, and 3, and this is the value of 10, 10, and 6. Okay, so this is what I need to find out. All right, so what I'm going to do is I'm going to copy down the information that I already know. 6 shirts plus 6 pants plus 3 ties is $720. Okay, now here's what I'm going to do. I have to do something to this row because it's got larger numbers to simplify it enough so that I could subtract it from this row. Okay? So I have to figure out what all 3 of these numbers have in common. What can I do to them to make them common? Or smaller, but in a common way. Well, I know that 10, 10, and 6 are all even numbers, which means I could cut them all in half, right? Yes, I can. And the good news is this is also an even number, so I could cut that in half as well. Right? So, let's see. What's half of 10? 5. So we have a 5s. Bring down the plus sign. What's half of 10 again? 5. Again. 5 pants, put down the plus sign. What's half of 6? 3. Bring it down. And what's half of 1360? Half of 1360 would be 680. Okay, just mentally doing that. So, if 6 shirts, 6 pants, and 3 ties is 720, 5 shirts, 5 pants, and 3 ties is 680. Now I'm going to subtract. Familiar, like an algebra problem? So I'm going to subtract. 6s minus 5s is what? 1s. So I just put the s. I don't need a 1. Drop down the plus sign. 6p minus 5p is what? 1p. Just put the p down. Okay. 3t minus 3t, even though it says plus here, remember we're subtracting the whole thing. Okay. We're subtracting the whole thing. We're just bringing it down. We're subtracting everything. Don't let the pluses mess you up. Okay. Guess what? They cancel out. The ties are gone now. But I do have to subtract 720 minus 680, which would give me $40. So that means that 1 shirt and 1 pant combined is $40. That's actually not a bad deal. Think about it. You're basically getting a whole outfit for $40. Right? Okay. I still need to figure out what the tie is, though, because I want to know what the total of this is. Remember, this is what I'm figuring out. Okay? All right. So here's what I'm going to do. I know that S plus P equals 40, right? Now I'm going to go back to this problem, the one that I subtracted from. Okay? I'm going to keep the 5 there. Because remember, 5S and 5P is just another way of saying distributive property, 5 times S plus P. Well, if S plus P is 40, I substitute the S and P with the 40. Okay? All right. Equal, or I should say, plus, okay, the 3T, that stays the same, okay, equals, what was it? The original number for that line? 680. Okay. All right. Now, I solve. 5 times 40 is what? 200 plus, drop down the 3T, equals 680, correct? Now I just do a normal math equation. What I'm actually going to do is I'm going to, well, you know what? Yeah, I'm going to do that because I don't want to run out of room. So it's 200 plus 3T plus 680. You might want to pause this and copy this part down if you don't have it. Okay? Hopefully Blair doesn't mess you up. Okay? All right. So I'm going to copy 200 plus 3T equals 680. I'm still going to leave that other part up, though. So it's 200, yeah, look, 200 plus 3T equals $680. Okay, right? Okay. Now I could do my normal algebra here. The 3T is different because it's got a variable, so I can't do anything with that. What I can do, though, is get rid of the like terms. So I'm going to subtract 200 from this side and 200 from this side, because they're both like, they don't have any variables. This cancels out. The 3T gets dropped down. 680 minus 200 is 480. So 3T equals 480. Now I'm going to divide both sides by 3, so the 3's cancel out. What's 480 divided by 3? That would be 160. So T equals 160. So basically what that means, wow, is that one tie equals $160. That must be made from some rare silk from an unusual part of the world for it to be that expensive. Seriously. That is one expensive tie. So I add the 160 to the 40 for the shirt and tie, which are actually pretty cheap. So what that tells me, 160 plus 40, is that this mystery is a total of what? $200. So one shirt, one pant, and one tie combined, $200. 40 of those $200 are just the shirt and tie, or the shirt and tie. 160 of those dollars, I'm sorry, the shirt and pant is 160. Why am I saying this now? The shirt and pant is only 40. That's how ridiculous it is. The shirt and pant combined is only $40. The rest of it, the 160, is from that tie. Whoa, that's ridiculous. Of course, this is an extreme situation. You know, it's not a perfect scenario. But I just wanted to make sure you got the formula down and that you remembered how to do it. Okay, if you ever came across this again. But like I said, one shirt, one pant, one tie combined, $200. Shirt and pant put together, 40. The tie alone is 160. That's crazy. It's an expensive tie. Anyway, there you go. Right? You could always pause, go back, take notes, do what you have to do, make up your own. I don't know if I'd make up my own with this because this takes a very special combination of numbers for it to work out, because we've done that before and it doesn't always work out. You could either use this one or the one that you have in the book, if you got that book. But yeah, that's it. Okay, you just keep practicing with those two. All right? Hope that helps. See you later.